We are live, and I don't know what time it is. I think I might be a little bit late, actually. I am a little bit late. Sorry about that. Today we're looking at how to get real estate leads using repurposed content. So how to actually repurpose our content. As you're coming in, let me know if the audio is coming through okay. I think we are. There we go. So today we're looking at repurposing content. I'm going to share with you how to take one video. We're going to take one piece of an online asset that you have that you've created and convert it into multiple. So you're going to have the ability of spending your time, energy, and effort and money and everything into one piece of content that's going to manifest itself into, well, you're going to see. You're going to see. So as you're coming in, a like is going to go a long way. So feel free to comment down below if you're doing any of this. I want to know which ones you're doing. So make sure to stay to the end because you want the entire formula, because there's so many different ways to take this. So we're going to get right into it. Again, we're looking at repurposing content to generate real estate leads. So I'm going to show you everything that you can absolutely do. Warren in the house, the Tri-Valley man. I appreciate you hopping on. So let's go. Let's do this. All right. So video repurposing. This is the entire blueprint in a nutshell. So video repurposing. This is a form of content repurposing. Now you could also do word repurposing. So whatever you type in, whatever you create via the written word, if you will, in text, you can repurpose. If you create an image, as an example, if you create a infographic, if you create a something that has to do with an image, you can absolutely repurpose that as well. For our purposes today, we're going to focus on video repurposing. Why? Well, the reason we do video repurposing is because we need to recognize that of all the content that exists on the internet right now, just noticed that this was not there, of all the content that's on the internet right now, we need to recognize that 80% of it is consumed via video. So of all the content that you see out there on every single website, the content's being consumed, at least 80% of the time it's being consumed in video format. So that's why we have this repurposing formula specifically for video, because we do need to start doing video. Many of you have a YouTube channel. Fantastic. That's great. That is a form of video marketing. Many of you do Instagram lives every single day. That's awesome. That's perfect. That's great. You also are doing an element of video marketing. So that's fantastic. You're ahead of the game, but we can get a little bit better. We can amplify our message by doing some repurposing. So we're going to go right through it real quick. So for our purposes, we're looking at creating an anchor video, which this anchor video is one that you most commonly are going to put over on YouTube. So in this example, how to sell a house as an example, you would create a video that talks through how to sell a house, and that can be as long as you need it. You're going to create that video, and now you're going to publish it on YouTube, and that's where it's going to live. So you took an idea, a topic, something you wanted to cover in the real estate through a real estate lens, and you created that video. So again, this video could be, let's call it 10 minutes long. So it took you 10 minutes to talk about how to sell a house. Well, now you have that video and it's an asset for you. As opposed to just leaving it on YouTube and never touching it again, now we get to repurpose it and we amplify our reach. This is about getting real estate leads. This is about reaching more people that could potentially use us for buying or selling. Once you have that video already created, that's your anchor video, you're going to clip a section of that video. That could be at the beginning, in the middle, towards the end, at the very end. You're going to clip a 30 to 90 second video because that's going to help you be your little commercial. It's going to be a promo so people can now, so you can now post this on Facebook, you can post this on Instagram, you can post this on TikTok. I'm sorry, not TikTok yet. You can post this on your social media platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, which is going to draw attention back to the anchor video. So the whole goal here is to increase your branding and increase your reach, but also it's going to drive traffic back to the video because there's some people that are never logging into YouTube. They're only over on Facebook. So those people that are on Facebook now see that clip and it interests them enough to where they're now going to come over to YouTube in an intentional way, look for your video, and start watching it. That's how we start bringing attention to our content without having to run ads, without having to do any of that. So we create one clip of this anchor video. From that same video, we're going to create a short form video. Now this video, very important to note, this video has different dimensions. This is more of a vertical dimension. I believe it's 1080 by 1920. I believe those are the dimensions. I could be wrong, but it's more of a vertical. It's more of a vertical dimension, where here it can't go any longer than 60 seconds because we need to repurpose it for our short form platforms. You're taking a brief snippet, and beyond a snippet, you're creating a story through those 60 seconds. So you're gonna edit this video even longer and take really the cliff notes. You're condensing your 10-minute video into 60 seconds or less. So there, you're not going to have time to elaborate. Short form doesn't allow you to elaborate, which is fine. That's okay. So with this short form video, once you have that video set up for 60 seconds, you can now put it on your TikTok. You can now put it on your Instagram stories, your Facebook stories, your LinkedIn stories, your Instagram Reels, your YouTube Shorts. Those are 6 places that you can now place this condensed version of your longer video to really leverage the amplification that short form video gives you, which is a phenomenal way to reach more and more people. Now, again, we're still talking about this one topic, how to sell a house. We recorded this video once. So that's our anchor video at the top. The clip is about 30 to 90 seconds. That's just a straight clip from the video that we're going to go and run some promotions around it. And then we also create a short form video, which is under 60 seconds. The next piece of repurposing content is now we're going to take a quote from the video, and we're going to take a quote and we're going to put it on an image. So now we can go post it on Facebook, we can post it on Instagram, we can post it on LinkedIn, where when you're doing it for the first time, it's going to feel like like you're very egotistical. I get that, but it's called personal branding. So give yourself that permission to, quote yourself and provide some context, because it provides a visual way to brand yourself. This is more of a branding play. Not many people are going to go over to your YouTube or to your video to go look at it. It's more branding. Now the message infographic. So here you're taking the entire message and condensing it into an infographic. So how to sell a house, you're combining that entire message into an infographic. Does that make sense? Hey, Jaime, so much value from your content. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you. Thanks for hopping on. So this message infographic, just think of it as condensing your entire message into an infographic. So here you can do step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. And to help you execute on all of these, you can use platforms like Canva. Canva.com is a great thing to pull infographics from, images from. Editing software, I'm gonna allow you to use, I encourage you to use the free platforms. If you don't have a paid editor or a paid editing software, use the free ones for now, then get into Premiere and then get into Final Cut Pro, but not before. With that same video, now you get the transcription. So you get a transcription, either go to rev.com, go to otter.ai, or just type in free video transcriber. There's a ton of them out there now. So it's going to take everything that you're saying and it's going to transcribe it. Now you convert that into a blog. Again, keep in mind, this is just from that one video. Now you have an entire blog that you post on your website. You didn't have to do anything beyond that. Now the last part here is the podcast. You can actually just rip out the audio of your video and make it a podcast. So everything that you heard here today, I can just rip out the audio and then upload it to Buzzsprout, upload it to Anchor, upload it to any of these other hosts, and then distribute to Spotify, to iTunes, and all that fun stuff. So the podcast, again, is something that you've already done because you've already made the video. The only difference now is you just rip out the audio and convert it into a podcast. Yep, content repurposing is maximizing and being efficient with your content. I could not have said it better myself. That's actually, I'm not even going to try because that was perfect. Folks, this is the formula. I really want you to win. I want you to leverage this. This is something that has really transformed my business. I've grown multiple channels this way, multiple social media platforms, and we just continue to grow, grow, and grow. And I don't have to do as much anymore. So this is the beauty of repurposing. Start working a little bit smarter, start working a little bit more efficient, and you can start seeing some results in your real estate business. Repurposing content is going to help you achieve that. Don't be part of the 80% that are not subscribed to this channel, because I looked at my analytics and 80% of the folks that are watching this content right now are not subscribed. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, turn on that notification bell, and I'll see you.